Welcome to week 5 of the case study. How do you think it's gone this week? Do you think we're going to make a profit, or do you think we're going to continue to slide till we hit that maximum loss? Let's find out. So welcome back to week 5 of the sports betting case study, where I'm looking if increasing stakes after a loss can turn your overall losing runs into positive runs, similar to a martingale, but at a much less of a increase in stakes. So week 5 has been interesting, but before I jump into that, let's just have a quick look at what my hypothesis was, which is that this would not work, and it is turning out to look like it will not work. And I do expect that progressive staking is only going to work when you have an overall strategy that is a long-term winner. So the case study rules were that the selections must have a negative expectation. I didn't want to run this on a method that has a positive expectation. I'm purely trying to test whether or not the staking makes a difference. And to do that, I needed a high number of bets if we wanted to get through these tests as quickly as possible. And I set a maximum loss. You can't have an unlimited amount of money, obviously. Otherwise, we could just double after every loss until we eventually had that winner. So I set it at $1,000 as the limit that I was willing to lose on every test that I'm running. So what has the testing been so far? As you know, we're in test 3 at the moment, and I'm now down $752.66. But we have had one positive test. So let's just do a quick review of all the weeks and jump into week 5. So week 1, we'd lost $131. Week 2, we lost $82. Week 3, we lost $205. And just to summarize week 4, as it was in progress last week, it lost $176 on almost 5,000 bets. And week 5, now I'm calling this the final week, as the overall results are now at a loss of $752. And the number of bets that we've actually placed has been well over 23,000 bets, which gives us a very good sample on how this will work long term, or with this staking going forward using the rules that I've set out. And it's losing about 3%. So I'm going to save the $250 extra that I had here for testing and just put it into the next test instead, and we'll go back and see what we can do, change the rules around, and start a new live test to see if the new rules actually work. So you'll see this week there was 2 winning days, 4 losing days, and there was a day that I had essentially changed over to the new testing. So the last day there has 0 for that reason. And on the actual week, we again lost $130 over about 3,500 bets. Now, the max bet size was a good thing about this. It hadn't grown very quick, and at $26.55 was the maximum size that we had to bet during this test. But that doesn't help if it's unable to recover the losses which are there. So I've taken that hit, and I'm going to move into a new test. So let's see what that new test is. And test 4, which I have started yesterday, is going back to a 0.8 recovery. And I'm going to keep all of the other rules the same. So what I'm trying to work out is it the recovery rate which has caused it to lose, or is it the redistribution that is happening? Now, I'm not sure. And so what I want to do is just change the recovery rate back to where it was profitable in that first test, and see what actually happens with a redistribution on it. So that's going to stop the bets getting too high, and that may cause the recovery to take longer, which again keeps the losses going longer and not recovering, but let's see what happens. So I'll leave it there. That's where I'm at, starting test 4. So I'll continue to post the case study results, a new case study, so I'll be starting from 0 once again for that one, and we'll see where it ends up. Good luck if you're having a bet this week, and enjoy the week.